What's up, guys? Locked in episode 2. All right, today is just going over everything that I planned for yesterday, that I plan to execute today, and all the trades that I took, the P&L, and all of that. So let's get into it real quick. Hold up. All right, here is a quick update on all of the goals that I had set yesterday. So today I followed the morning routine, except it wasn't to a complete T, right? I still woke up about like 5 or 10 minutes late. Thing is that like I'll wake up on time and then I just won't get out of bed for like another 10 minutes, which is something I need to work on. And I think the main cause of that is just not enough sleep. So I'm gonna head out to bed right 5 minutes after this. Um, and hopefully that'll get me on a good path for the morning, I guess. And then a good thing that I did today was I followed the routine. Basically, what I mean by that is I set a list of things that I need to complete at a certain time, which relate to school, which relate to trading, just anything in general, right? I was less greedy, so I just wasn't aiming for those big 100-point trades, right? I was taking the the ones which I guess had the 2-to-1 risk to reward. The ones I wasn't trying to like hold forever. There was one exception, but I'll get to that later. And I was trying to focus on the Discord, right? I made a new Discord that all of the people watching right now, all of you guys can join, completely free. And I just want to hold people accountable. I want to have weekly masterminds and just help people out. I have a couple profitable traders in there who definitely don't who definitely are interested in helping people who join. So if you guys are interested, join because you don't want to be a loser, right? And here we go. So the first trade I took today, here, real quick. This one was actually a red trade. So as you can see, closed right here. I don't really know what the whole trade idea was, right? I think I was expecting or anticipating a bounce off this top fair value gap, except I'm going to be completely honest, bro. The strategy that I've been trading at ICT, I have it all wrong, okay? I watched one YouTube video about ICT Silver Bullet, and I was talking to some people who trade Silver Bullet, and I've been doing it completely incorrect. So I'm going to fix it. I'm going to watch some, I've been sent the correct content. I'm going to watch that. And as you can see below, I was expecting it to find support at the fair value gap below here, and then it broke below. I got stopped out, and I lost $190. I mean, that's part of the game, and I'm just gonna keep continuing here, right? We're not stopping till we're at $100,000, bro. I'm telling you, I'm making it out, and this is gonna be a good one, right? All right, trade two, similar idea. Actually, pretty much this. Oh, I took the trade on the candle right after. Um, all right, yeah, and I think that just shows that I wasn't really being careful. I was really carefree, and what actually happened this morning was um the I was facing a lot of difficulties placing my orders. Just a lot of them were just not going through, and stuff was happening. So I missed like half of the session in the morning, and that kind of I think messed with my whole psychology. And I was just rushing to get a setup in. So I thought this would still work, even though clearly proved to me it didn't. And I took a $300 hit. So I mean it happens, but let's continue on. Yeah. So after that, I mean there wasn't much of a setup. This was I guess you can say, complete mistake trade. Um, as you see, it was just in the middle of a fair value gap, and I went long, and I got lucky. Like, I don't know what to say. Um, I made $200 on that, and I started making the losses back. The next one, uh, here, this one, this is probably the most obvious trade that I did not take properly. Like, look at that, to a T. We rejected the top of the fair value gap, and then I decided to go long. See what I mean? I was trying to force setups, and I wasn't thinking properly. And this happened right after I closed out that previous long position. So I think I still had like a bias in the back of my head, thinking that, oh, it's still gonna run, clearly it did not, and neither did I set a stop with the entry. So I took a larger hit than I should have, and that just goes to show that like setting a stop loss is always for your benefit, even though sometimes the trade will go without you. You always should have a stop loss. Uh, Here we go. Trade five. Yeah, this was the big one. This was the big one. So after we had the drop, I was like, okay, we found support at the bottom of the fair value gap. So I was thinking in my head, I was like, all right, support means buy. So I finally decided to be on the right side, and I caught the move, and it made me like $500 because it was a big move. And on top of that, I had a great entry. I got in only when I saw price confirm that it found support, and the risk to reward on this was great. I think it was like 3-1. So that's awesome. All right, and then trade six. Yeah, I know I'm almost done. This is just the AM session. Like I took way too many trades today. I need to learn to just cut down on the trades I'm taking. So for trade six though, it had a similar setup to the last trade where we found support at the bottom. Um, I targeted the top of the fair value gap, so I got it a bit early. I could have made double the profit, and that's one thing I'm going to work on. I know I've been trying to just cut things at my take profit right when I'm up like $200, but like sometimes I'll let it run for a little bit longer. And on top of this, I had a late entry. If you look, my entry was super super late on this, and I missed out on like $200 of gains. So, um, yeah, I was hesitating basically. So that's when the PM session starts. All right. So after the AM session, I was up like $200, $300, and I should have honestly called it a day. But then I go to school, and I was bored in business class, so I decided to take some more trades. And um, I I'm not going to show all of the trades, of course, because I took like 6 trades. Again, like 3 of them were outside of the kill zone. I shouldn't have taken them, and I'm completely owning up to it. I'm gonna learn the actual silver bullet strategy properly, and I'm gonna get better at trading. I'm gonna find my edge. Um, so this was one of the trades I was talking about that I hinted at earlier in the video, but this is where we found support here. We were in like a big downtrend, and we found support on one of my fair value gaps, and I entered here, and it went and it ran to my take profit. Except I was thinking it's gonna continue to run, right? And that's where greed kind of took over, right? I didn't set a like an automatic take profit exit. I didn't set an automatic stop loss, and the next candle it ended up hitting my stop loss, and I ended up having to close for $85, even though I was up 215 at the highest. So again, that goes to show what greed can do. And now onto the other highlight of the PM session. Again, this was outside of the kill zone. This was kind of a rush trade, no setup. And if you see here, I entered on this candle. We had a huge down candle, and I was like, oh wow, I'm just gonna ride the trend here. This was the only like no setup trade I had today though, so pretty happy about that. Actually, no, there was another one earlier in the AM session. But this one, if you look, we just actually ended up hitting my take profit, but not the best trade. It's just no setup there, no fair value gap. We just took some lows. That's, I guess, if you want to call it a setup, but it was just in an area of consolidation and not really anything that meets my criteria for a setup. But I was good that I maintained discipline and actually stopped out quick. But I think that's what trading at school kind of does to me, and like I don't really I take it less seriously than when I'm at home. When I'm at home, I'm locked in. I'm in my room. I have like a whole trading mask on, right? If I'm at school, who knows? A friend could come up to me, start just distracting me, and actually that did happen. And yeah, sometimes it gets annoying. Like when they see you trading, they'll be like, "Oh, what is this?" And you just get distracted. So definitely need to stop trading at school unless I have like some actual space or to myself. But yeah, that's the main takeaway from today, at least. And here's the goals for tomorrow, right? I want to spend some time outside. I haven't been going out a lot. I mean, actually today I did, but recently I haven't. I want to catch up on homework. I need to get the good grades, locked in on all that. I want to review the trades. I want to record another video, and I've been hitting the gym daily, so I mean I'm good on that, I guess. But what else really is there? Like, I think the other thing I need to do instead of review trades, I'm just gonna understand the ICT core concepts, look through all of those. My goal, I'm gonna look through how much content there is to go through, how many hours. I think it's about 10 hours, 10, 15 hours. Let's see though. But my goal is to get through that by the end of next week. I think that's a fair goal. But yeah, I mean that's all I got for today. If you guys are interested, the Discord link is in the description below. So join, and trust me, bro, I have profitable traders in there who are gonna help you become profitable as well. I know. At the end of today, I ended up break even. Days like this happen. I'm not always gonna be up. I'm not always gonna be down. Um, just part of the process. I wasn't really too mad about today, and let's see what tomorrow has for me. But if you guys are interested in the Discord, it's in the description. Trust me, I'm gonna hold you so accountable. It's completely free to you, and my entire goal is just to help other traders out, build a community. So if that is something that interests you, join. All right. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.